Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series, we will go back to where it all started. And this time round, we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Chongqing, China for the Piano Man Challenge, which entails, as always, eliminating one of our targets whilst using the fiber wire. So for today's challenge, the only items we will need to be bringing with us will be the fiber wire and some coins. Everything else is available to us on the map, and we will be starting at the Riverside Walkway. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to ignore this young lady drinking and playing with her phone, and we are going to head off down the walkway to our right, and we're going to follow this path around to the rear of the restaurant area, which is just above a small courtyard leading down to the ICA data facility. Now, if you don't want to be lazy like me, you can just vault straight over this thing and make your way inside using the code 0118. But I am feeling rather lazy, and this is the easier option. We're just going to wait here for the young lady you can see down there to remember the code herself. I think she's just had an epiphany moment. Before we then vault the balcony, drop down into the courtyard, and we're just going to casually follow her inside as if we were meant to be here all along. So we're just going to stay behind this young lady, let her lead the way through the corridors, and when she gets to the bottom of the stairs, she will turn left, and we will then veer off to our right, and we will then vault over the balcony and down into the first tier level of the data facility. So someone's just found Hush's dead body. So once we're down here, we're going to select our camera and we're going to opaque the windows on the restroom there. And what we need to do here essentially is exactly what we would do for Hold My Hair. We need 6 people in that restroom. So we need an analyst's outfit as well, which we can't use the guy who we would normally use, who is in the restroom. So we're going to use our coins here, and we're going to set ourselves a coin trap, one just inside the storage room off to our right, one just outside the storage room door, and our final coin we will throw out into the corridor and gain the attention of one of the analysts who are hanging around by the window in the distance. So I'm just waiting, because I've done this many times in the past, and the guy will come around and investigate, find the coin that I throw, and then never spot the coin by the door. So I'm just waiting for him to move away from where he is, and he will go over to where the seats are to take a seat. Here he comes now. And now I'm going to throw my coin and get his attention, and then duck immediately out of the way to our left. So that's got his attention there nicely. He's going to come along to investigate that sound. He will find the first 2 coins just outside of the room, and once he collects that second coin, he should see the third coin just inside the doors, which he has done. So once he comes in to collect that third coin, we can now get behind him, render him unconscious. We can have our coins back as well, you thief. We're going to hide his body in the closet provided as well, and then we're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to do a little bit more setup before the long wait for Imogen. So once we have his outfit on, we're going to make our way into the bathroom next door, where we will find some rat poison. No, we don't want to hide our gun, we want the rat poison. There we go, lovely. We're going to make our way back into what is laughably called the server room, and we are going to add the rat poison to the air conditioning unit before selecting our camera once again and making our way around to the workstations area. We're going to stop along the way in this corridor to opaque the window on our left, blocking the view of the camera. Continue on around to the workstation area. Just be aware that Imogen does frequent this area. She's about to enter into this area itself, and she is an enforcer, so we want to be relatively quick about this because we're ahead of her. We want to then trigger all 3 of the work terminals into sending the employees for a break, and when Imogen comes past to go to her office, she will see that no one is working. She will then make her way to the break room where everybody will be hiding and waiting, and she will then try and send them all back to work. And it's at this point we are going to turn on the air conditioning, make everybody in the room sick. We're going to turn that back off again, and we're waiting for Imogen to be among the first out of the door, and she is. That means she's going to head for the bathroom in the security room. Now we can't get through the same way as her, so we're going to run around the other way. Luckily it's a circular building. We're going to stop just in this corridor and opaque the window to block the camera, just like we did on the other side, and then continue on into the security room and await the into the security room and in through to the bathroom, where we will then await the arrival of Imogen. Going to have my fiber wire ready in my hand, and this time round Imogen's guard has not followed her into the bathroom. He actually went off in a completely different direction, so Imogen's body should not be found at all, but we will be out of here long before it would be anyway. So once Imogen is in the cubicle, we can then garrote her with our fiber wire.
Good. That's both targets down. I just need to override this, and I'm in. You can get out now and I can take care of the data remotely. Unless you want to handle it yourself.
So once Imogen is down, don't forget to collect up her level 3 access dongle, and that grants us access to the ICA facility exit. So all we have to do is scan the door and we're clean and clear, with a nice little wry smile on our face. So there we go, one more challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.